Good evening.
Good evening, Doreen.
How are you?
I'm
I'm
good. We're
good.
here again. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right?
Yes, you're right there. Anyway, we have our what's it called this? The topic for today is starting an online business, what you need to know first. So, guys, before we proceed with our guest for tonight, we would like to introduce ourselves first. I'm Doreen. I'm a dietitian by profession and I'm a proud digital business owner, entrepreneur, and of course, I'm a proud mom of four grown-up children. I'm here in United States for almost more than 2 decades right now. So guys, tune in for everyone who's watching us, or if you want to watch the replay, please do so. And just sign in.
Thank you,
Decide.
Doreen. Yes, everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you were tuning in. We're global because we're working most of the time in the social media. But to those that don't know me, maybe this is your first time to watch this replay, watch this live, or maybe you're watching replay. I just want to say I'm Cecil. I live in Maryland, USA. I'm a mom of three, and also I have a traditional cleaning business, and alongside I'm also a proud digital business owner. So hello to everyone. So to those who are watching, maybe you have question or just go to the comment section, just say hi and tell whatever you are, okay? So that we can just say hi to you. And of course, before we start, right? We have a special guest, beautiful soul, special guest. She is a retired professional who is now exploring the world of online business and helping others discover new possibilities for time freedom, flexibility, and additional income. So even in retirement, guys, she chosen to stay active, continue learning, and share their journey with others who are looking for something more in life. And of course, we would like to introduce you Patricia from USA.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Patricia.
Hello, ladies.
Hi. Finally,
Hi.
you're here with us.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for having me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching around the world or on a replay. My name is Patricia Peters. I'm originally from Guyana, now living in New York, and I'm a wife, mother, mentor, and an entrepreneur. Like so many people, I've worked hard all my life, believing that if I just kept working harder, life would eventually get easier. But I learned that hard work alone doesn't always create financial freedom. Today, I'm passionate about helping ordinary people discover new opportunities, build confidence, and create additional income through mentorship and digital business. I truly believe that one decision can change the direction of your life. I'm honored to be here tonight, and I hope something we share inspires you to believe that your best chapter is still ahead. So, thank you again, and thanks for having me, and let's begin.
Thank you, Patricia. That's powerful. All right, so stay tuned. So, okay, let's jump into our discussion. So, our topic tonight says that there in our what do you call that? Like in our graphics, is starting an online business, what you need first, right? So many people are curious about online business, but they often don't know where to start or what to expect. So tonight we'll answer some of the most common questions beginners ask. So okay, let's go to question number 1.
Question number one. What kind of online business actually makes money? Sis Patricia?
Wow, this question is awesome because every time people ask me questions, they're asking me, how fast can I make money?
Money. Yeah.
Will this business make money? What do I need to do in order to make money? I need money. And trust me, guys, if you don't like money, if you don't love money, if you don't need money, this business is not for you. This business is for people who love money, who need money, who wants money. All right. And the question is, what kind of online business actually makes money? So my answer is the online. businesses that make money are the ones that solve problems,
Mhm.
value, and have a proven system behind them. There are many ways to earn online: e commerce, affiliate marketing, coaching, content creation, and digital models. The biggest mistake people make is chasing trends instead of learning a skill and following a system. For me, I chose a mentor led online business because I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I wanted training, coaching, and community. Any business can make money, but consistency, learning, and taking action are what turn opportunities into income. And my business is truly doing that for me and for thousands of people around the world.
Thank you, Patricia. That's so powerful. That's true. I heard you saying about proven system, right?
Mhm.
How important it's important having a proven system. Here we have that proven system, right? So, and
Yeah.
you also mentioned about the proper training, mentorship, and
Mhm.
staying consistent. You know what, guys? To those are watching, the businesses that succeed are usually the ones that have system in place that can be duplicated and
Mhm.
scaled. That's why we're all here, because that's the first thing that I check, actually, the system. Because like I mentioned, I own a traditional business, right? It's just by myself. I don't have that system. I have to figure everything out by myself. But because of this business, we have that proven system, and you said the proper training and the mentorship, it's all
Mhm.
in. So
Yep.
that's why me too, I'm here, I jump in. So to those who are watching, check this out. Thank you, Pat.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Yes, that's right. That's what Patricia said, that there's a lot in online business that offers all kinds of business models: e-commerce, freelancing, digital products, and a lot affiliate marketing, right?
Mhm.
But here, what we share in our business, we share the value of this business
Absolutely.
because we have a system to follow, like what Patricia and Cisai
Mhm.
have said. We have step by step uh, process to follow in this business that has been there for what, it's almost 11 years, going
Yes.
12. So
Yep.
Mhm.
this is an amazing, wherein thousands of people around the globe have used it. It's the same step by step process that has been there globally. So if I were you guys, check it out.
Yeah, to add to that too, a lot of people who are questioning me about this business, they
Mhm.
started other businesses as well because people are searching, people are hungry for
Mhm.
more, right?
Mhm.
And they said that, will we be, will I be teaching them? Will I be their mentor? Is
Mhm.
there a system? And when I tell them all the goodness about this business, they're like, oh my God, we started a business. We have to buy a coach. We have to pay people to do this, pay
So,
people to do that. Pay people. I said, no, 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 no. Everything is done for us. This is a business in a box, ready
Mhm.
made to go. So try it out, guys.
That's true. It's a business, right? It's a business from the back. So, yeah, so check this out, and you don't have to figure everything out. So, you're not going to do this alone. All right. So, okay. So, let's jump to the question number two. Do I need to invest money, or can I start with zero? For
You gotta be
sure.
a,
We get that a
you
lot,
gotta
Pat.
you gotta be a hero to start with zero, right? All right.
Yes.
So this question is very, very popular, and I've been asked this question a lot of times. And one woman from Canada, she wanted to join the business. She wanted to start a business, but when I told her she has to pay $149 to start the business, she's like,
Mhm.
I work every day and people pay me to work. I said, yes, they pay you to work because you
You
spend
work.
8 hours working for them. That is why they pay you, right? And there is no business upon the face of the earth that you don't have to spend money to start a business. Any business, as long as it's a business, you have to spend money. But my answer for this professional answer is, let's be honest. Most businesses required some level of investment,
Mhm.
whether it's a restaurant, a store, real estate, or an online business. There is usually cost to get started. The real question is not whether you need money, it's whether you're willing to invest in yourself. I
Mhm.
always ask people, if your car breaks down, you find the money. If your
Yeah,
phone
right.
breaks, you replace the phone. If your roof leaks, you fix it. Why is investing in your future the one thing we hesitate to do? You don't need thousands of dollars to start many online businesses today, but you do need commitment, belief,
Mhm.
and a willingness to learn.
That's true. That's true, Pat. And like me, when I started my cleaning business, it took me about 3 years, and I had to buy supplies. I had to buy my own car, a company car. I had to buy uniform. So guys, this is a real business. All right. So to those who are watching, maybe you're interested. This is a real business. Like Patricia said, there's a level of investment, right? So it's a real
Mhm.
business. It's not that this is not like a um so let's just take that employee mindset that you go to work 9 to 5. But the good thing
Mhm.
of this business is it's your own time, it's your own pace because you're building your business. So you have to invest it. You can still have your full-time job. I'm still running my traditional business, but the good thing about the value of this business is you can do it anywhere, anytime, even your
Absolutely.
break time, and you can take like 30 minutes and then spread it out, or you can just do like another 30 minutes in the night. So it's your own pace because you're building your business. It's not like you gotta go 9 to 5 and then they'll pay you. That's different. But employee mindset is okay, you go 9 to 5 and then you get pay
Mhm.
for, let's say, 2,000. That's it. But the
Right.
business is, yeah, you're building, you're investing, but then in the future, in the long run, you can make millions, right? It's
Absolutely.
Yes.
possible. It's
And it's so
possible in this business.
it's so sad that people don't want to invest in a business that will leave them a legacy for their family, secure their financial future for their golden years. But they will invest in a Michael Kors bag, 200, 300,
Mhm.
$400. And that bag will sit there and would not bring a penny into the house.
That's
True.
right. That's
Right?
true.
So
That's
think of it. All these things you have in your house, these are money spent and you
mhm.
will never ever use them again. I spent so many 149 on wasteful spending. Things I'll
Mhm.
never need or never use and still in the locker, the closet, in the basement, all over the place. And I'll never use them. So
True.
spend the 149, invest in yourself. That's the best thing you can do for you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. You need to invest in any kind of business. There's always an investment. You don't need to start to zero. Everything, any kind of business, you need to invest. That's the beauty. What we are sharing is legit business. So to all
Mhm.
viewers who are watching us, why don't you invest your own business for your family and for your children, because you are leaving legacy here. You're not like just building uh what you call an employee mindset. It's
Mhm.
not. You are building for your future, for your future of your children. Why don't you try it? Isn't it? So
Yes,
if I
that's
were
right.
you guys, yeah, yes, Pat.
Yes. So if you have to start a traditional business, a brick and mortar business,
Mhm.
you have to have a place. You
Mhm.
Right.
have to make that place suitable to your liking. Spend money to
Mhm.
renovate, paint,
Mhm.
redo the whole structure, right? Then you
True.
have to fill that place up with whatever goods you need to have. Then
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay people to work for you, and the time is going to take, and the money you're going to spend. This business is already made. All
Mhm.
the work, 90% of the work is done for you. You just have to show up and be consistent and do the little things that is required. That's it. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a traditional business. This is a digital business. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to bug anyone. You don't have to have inventory. You
Mhm.
just show up consistently. Do what I do, or do even don't do. Be your authentic self.
Mhm.
Be yourself and do your business. Be the boss of your own business.
Right. The
That's right.
only good thing here also is you don't need like 8 hours to be online and showing in social
Exactly.
media. You just need a couple of 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on your pace. You can do it while you're working, on your break time, like what Sai have said. If you're
Mhm.
working, you don't need to quit your job too, because you are building your own business for your future. This is the beauty of what we are sharing. Si Sai?
Yeah, the flexibility. And also, I just want to piggyback about Patricia. You mentioned about the 149.
Mhm.
And the beauty of the 149 is we even have 30-day money back guarantee, right?
Yes,
So
that's
that they
true.
can see
That's true.
everything. They can see the product packages, different product packages. They can see how the compensation plan,
They
everything.
even get to
And
visit
then
the
they can,
dream team. They get to visit the
yeah,
dream
and then
team.
they can decide under they can decide that, if they fit for them or not. So
True.
there's nothing to lose,
Nothing
because
to
if you
lose. It's
pay
free
the
to be.
149, check it out.
Hmm.
If you think it's not for you, just say, I want a refund.
Hmm.
So we're, because this kind of business, we're not forcing anyone. We want, when
Absolutely not.
someone would do this business, you have to have that heart, willingness to learn, that you really want to build, you want to make a changes. It's not like, oh, you come to me because for that commission. No, it's your own business, so you have to build your own business.
And
Yes.
that's correct.
All
Yes.
right, it's
Right.
great. It's a great topic because we get this a lot, right? This
Yes.
question.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I have to answer over and over the same answer because I get this a lot. So, to those who are watching, listen. All right, so this is the question number 3.
What stops most beginners from succeeding online? Si Sai?
Mm. This is a question that's burning on everybody's mind,
Mhm.
right? The biggest thing that stops people is not lack of money, not lack of education, or lack of opportunity. It's fear. FEAR. Fear of failure, fear of
Mhm.
success,
Mhm.
fear of what people and friends might say, fear of making a mistake. I know because I've been there. I was a teacher, a nanny, a banker, and later worked for 17 years in corporate America. Starting something online was completely outside of my comfort zone. I have Facebook since 2009. I never went on a live. I don't know what is it on the other side of a live. I'm always scared. I'm always afraid. What will people say? Most people spend months or years thinking about changing their lives, but never take the first step. The people who succeed are not the smartest. They're
Mhm.
not the luckiest.
True.
They're simple the ones who take action.
Yeah.
While others keep waiting for the perfect time, and the truth is, the perfect time never comes.
Mhm.
I want everyone listening to remember this. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. One decision can change your future. The life you want may be sitting on the other side of a decision you've been afraid to make. So let's fear write your story. Don't let fear write your story. Let encourage write the next chapter. That's my answer for that question.
I love that. I love that. What did you say? Don't let your fear write your story.
Don't let fear write your story.
Oh, don't let your fear write your story. Right, that's true. It was
Let
like,
courage write the next chapter.
don't let fear stop you from your destiny. Something
Yeah.
like that. So
Yes.
yes, that's right. So we all have, goal. We all have that dreams. Don't let that fear stop your dream. So anyway, so yeah, like you mentioned, lack of consistency, information overload, like I was sharing earlier. I don't want to be overwhelmed. I just want to take it easy because we're not in a race, we're building our business.
Right.
So
True.
many people quit too soon because they expect what? They expect results
Quick.
immediately.
Yeah.
And when they don't see them, they give up. In
True.
my cleaning business, I would say it took me 3 years to see that ROI, the
So, right?
return on investment,
Mhm.
and it's not like right away, it's just like little by little. So it's a business, it's a real business. So when
Mhm.
people expect results immediately, I mean, yeah, there's some people in our community,
Who
they're
got results real
willing to
fast?
get that
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
It depends on your effort, your dedication.
Right.
It's nothing is impossible if you have that consistency
Yeah, but
and you
ladies,
don't have that fear, of rejection.
yeah. Ladies, Didi and Sais, many people want the harvest,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't want to be buried in the ground.
True.
If you think of this business as a seed, it needs to be buried in the ground in order for a plant to sprout.
Yeah.
So you can't expect to start this business and become rich the next day or the
True.
next week.
Mm-hmm.
Everything takes time. So you have to be buried in the ground. You have to go through the hardship. You have to go through the struggles. You have
Yeah.
to go through the sleepless nights. You have to have some tears in between. You have
Oh
to
yeah.
have bombardment from family. You have to have stress and the whole 9 yards. In
Mm-hmm.
order for people admire the plant above, but they do not know the struggle, the roots
Yeah.
have to dig deep down into earth to settle itself, lay a foundation, and become that plant upward. So we
That's
need to stay rooted. We need to dig deep. We need to lay that foundation in order for a business to grow and develop and prosper and become successful. So if you want to start this business, I'm not promising you bed of roses tomorrow, because on every bed of roses there are thorns, right?
Mhm.
So I'm promising you patience. Have
Yes.
patience. Have the willingness to learn. Have the determination and be willing to be coachable. And
Mhm.
you can take this business as far as you can go. As Size mentioned, there is no cap in your income,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Why wait a whole year for a 3% or a 5% increase when sometimes you don't even get that? You behave bad, you get write ups, and you don't even have that.
True.
Mhm.
When you can have this business, why think linearly? Mediocrity, small minded, when you can, why think big,
Mhm.
Mhm.
right? Why think small when you can think big?
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say tonight, ladies.
Thank
Yes.
you, Patricia.
Thank you, Patricia. That's why every successful online entrepreneur started as a beginner. The difference is they keep on learning, stay consistent, stay positive, stay be patient, the most important, and don't quit. Because when things are challenging, they always quit right away.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't want to move forward because in business there's always ups and downs, there's always struggles, there's no straight line going up, there's always crooked
Mm-hmm.
when you reach the top to be successful in the business. Sisai?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know it's remind me a lot of people like saying God bless me, but they don't like the process.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You
Yep.
can do that. I mean, God will bless you, so those are watching. But you got to go through the process,
Yep.
because how you can relate to those that have the same, that you can give that hope, to those that people that want to have like a time freedom and financial freedom. It's not
Mm.
going to be like just one snap. You need to go through the process so that you can relate to those or want to have the same, dream, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so to those who are watching, don't quit. Or maybe you're thinking to start this business. It's a real business, so you gotta go through the process, just like Patricia said. Where the bed of roses, the roses has thorns, so you have to go through with the process. We all been through that process.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing about this business is we even have that training about the mindset, because it's the mindset thing.
Mm-hmm.
So so even though I have the traditional business, I've learned a lot, especially in the mindset thing. I thought, oh, I have the traditional business, I'm okay, I have a business,
Yeah.
experience. But really, I there's a lot that I've learned in this community, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm really thankful, that I'm become a digital business owner because of that, and even if to those the skill that I've learned, I can even apply to, like, I know I mentioned to Patty, I can apply to my ministry. So I've learned, and also I'm enjoying this business, because it's not just your bill your it's not just about the income, but also the skill, right? And you
Yeah.
can even teach your children the skill that we've learned. And I was like, earlier when you sent me the post, I was like, oh, good for you. I was so happy when you said that. I even asked ChatGPT to give me poster, but yours is better than mine.
You know, one thing I must say about this business, personal growth is huge.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
I thought 55 years old, I know a lot in life. I experience a lot. When
Mm-hmm.
I got to this business, hell no, I am just learning, you know.
True.
So personal growth, when you get into this business, so much amazing things happen to you, and you yourself will be surprised. And like the ladies mentioned earlier, in order for you to be a diamond, you have to go through the process.
True.
Those beautiful diamonds you have on your fingers, ladies and guys out there, you have them, you're proposing with them and all kinds of stuff. They went through the fire, they went through the furnace. They went through the toughest heat you could ever think of. And they came out sparkling and beautiful. In this business, if you want to be prosperous and successful, you have to go through the process. You have to go through the training. You have to follow your community people, your leaders, your coaches, your mentors. You have to adhere to rules and regulation. You
Yeah.
have to do the things that are necessary for you to become rich. All right?
Yes, that's right. Thanks, Patricia. That's why building an online business, it's a journey. It's not get rich quick scheme plan. It takes patience, perseverance, and willingness to learn.
Mhm. Yep.
So if you're looking for an opportunity, what we're doing, and if this fits for you guys who are watching us, try
Mhm.
to what do you call this, learn this business and coordinate with us or message us in our Facebook page with
Mhm.
Patricia, Sai, and me. So if you want to learn more about this global online business that we're sharing, start now. This is the right time. No more like I don't want it anymore, I don't know. There's like, why don't you try it? Give it a try. That is the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Doreen and Patricia. You know what? So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We hope this discussion helped answer some of your question about starting an online business. So if you're curious about learning more about the business system we're using, feel free to send us a message. We'll be happy to share more information and help you determine whether it's a good fit for you for your goals. All right. So remember, success doesn't happen overnight,
No.
but with the right mindset, the right system, and consistent action, amazing things are possible. Right, Patricia? Can you invite your audience? You know, we have a free webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, right? So invite your audience. Let them know.
All right. So for those who are watching right now or watching on the replay, I would like to invite you to our business webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you tap into any one of these ladies, their website, you can choose who you want to be your mentor. Size is in Maryland and Didi is in Illinois.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I got that right. And I'm in New York. But to the Maryland fans out there, if you think I'm a good fit or Size is a good fit or Didi, just hop in, right? So if you're tired of being tired and you're
Mhm.
overwhelmed, if you're tired of waking up to an alarm, going to work, driving long drives, you're missing out on milestones, birthdays,
Mhm.
appointments, your kids are sick, you are sick, but you still have to go to work.
Yeah.
If you're tired of having your boss looking over your shoulder, breathing over your shoulder, people dictating your time, how much you have for lunch, how long you take for a break, how many bathroom breaks you take, if you're tired of all of that, there is a way out. I'm
Mhm.
not telling you to leave your job right away.
Mhm.
Let's make this side hustle, this business, your side hustle, a plan B. And later, you can make it a plan A. If you want to leave a legacy for your children, this business, if I reach a certain goal and I passed away after that, my income goes to my children.
Yeah.
They will have an income to suffice their lifestyle because I laid that foundation. I left that legacy. This business does that. I've worked 27 years in the corporate world. Where did it get me? Not a legacy, not a retirement, nothing, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to take a chance with us as your mentors, we are willing, ready, and able to guide you every step of the way. So stop sitting on the fence, stop having doubts, stop having hesitations, stop being skeptical. Skeptical is great. I love when people are skeptical. That tells me you're going to be a really smart business partner, right?
Yeah.
So I want, I like when you're skeptical. So stop watching me getting rich, Size getting rich, and Didi getting rich,
Yeah,
and
right.
come join us. Let us all get rich together.
Mhm.
There's room for more. There's plenty of room. So with open arms, I'm extending an invitation to all of you. Watch the webinar, tap into our website, watch the webinar, and see it'll change your life. It'll change my life, change these ladies' lives, and change thousands of lives around the world.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you, Doreen. So, yes, those are watching. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching us tonight. And we'll see you on our next live.
Hi, everybody.
Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Patricia. Thanks, everyone.